Here it is. I'm going to finish what I started, or at least I plan to. This is race number 6 of the Music Artist Cup Series. Here at Sawmill, relatively new track. As we're coming to take the green flag here, I'm going to be explaining some things. But that is after we take the green. We got Jerry Mystery and Isaac Snyder on the front row here. Point leader DJ Reed starting way back in 21st, so door is open for those who are starting up here toward the front. But I'm going to be explaining here shortly as the green flag flies here at Sawmill. As they go into the first few corners, I'm going to go ahead and explain it now. So, I know I said that NR no longer appealed to me, but my brain is so messed up that all it takes is just a day or a few days for me to completely snap out of that, it seems. And then I decide that I want to do it again, but at the same time I know that as time goes on it may go back to the same thought as Mystery clears Snyder for the race lead. So what I'm doing now is just feeling this out. I feel like me just stopping the series there was unfair to everyone. So we'll see how this gets along. This is only 15 laps, pretty short race. I just want to get a feel for how I feel about this and how you guys feel about this. Because I know that just coming back to this is probably awkward, especially after how that went down previously. Which I am still very much ashamed of myself and what I did. But if in all honesty, I'm being very hypocritical. My mind just goes through it's impossible to describe. All I know is that my mind just works in cycles, it seems. If it doesn't like something, it outright hates it, and if it likes something, it outright loves it. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to get at here, as we're just kind of going through the field here. It's hard to say exactly. But I just deleted my channel out of spite there, and I am still really very much upset about that. And if you're upset about that, I 100% don't blame you. And if you think that this is stupid, that I'm just trying to come back to this like, oh, everything's hunky-dory and everything, I don't blame you. So please give me your honest thoughts after this, but I'm just going to go ahead and let this race run on through. This is a point race, and we'll see how things shake up. But please give me your honest input if you don't want to see me doing NR, or if you think I'm just being hypocritical here as we see a battle for third. Please let me know. I want your honest opinion. Because I do swear that I am bipolar sometimes. I don't know, there's no other way to describe it. I'm probably not making sense here. But, I mean, okay, I'll also say this. For many people, taking time off from things usually means maybe a few weeks, maybe a month or two, or even longer. I like to go into that mentality as Mark Davidson got by the 03, and now 31's going to try and do the same. But I like to go into the mentality of like, okay, I'm just going to take some time off here. But then for me, a few weeks turns into just a few days. Because that's just how my mind works. And it is incredibly annoying. And I really wish that I could just commit my mind to do something. I think I'm a little ADHD in that regard as well. So, please just let me know. Let me know. And depending on how things go, I'm going to try and finish this series, live stream some of them, pre-record some of them, just get a feel for things, get a feel for how I feel about this. And in the future, maybe not quite to the serious extent that it was, but maybe NR will come back. But at the same time, that would feel incredibly awkward because of this is the third dang channel. Which, son of a... This field is just kind of sorting themselves out here now. Again, single file. Cody Reynolds looking to make a move on the 85 of Iggy Burns. That's just my standpoint on it. Please let me know yours. And be honest. As the 9 clears the 85. There will not be a pit stop. This is just a quick race. Just to mosey on back into things, I guess. As Snyder continuing to follow the number 80, Jerry Mystery driving for Newsboys. I've been doing NR for long enough now that it pretty much became ingrained in my mind as like a routine. And trying to get out of that routine, for me, is extremely difficult. I do know that some people are, well, obviously a lot of people were extremely upset when I deleted my channel and when I said that I would not do NR. And I do not blame them, and if they see this as me being quite hypocritical, I fully agree that I am. So, we'll see how things play out here as Brandon Gomez up into the top 5. See where the point leader of 45, DJ Reed, is running. Has dropped back to 27th. So door is open for some of those running further up, including Mia Leathers, who I believe is second in points. There is the number 1. Still listed in the 17th position. Looks like may have gotten passed by Zach Ryan, the number 60, who's also up there in the point standings. There's Dylan Seltz, trying to hold them off. There's number 72, Tristan Allen, running in the 14th position, which cannot thank him enough for getting me into the NR in the first place. And I'm hoping that I can continue to do this just as more of a hobby, not nearly as committedly, I guess. And then I think I would enjoy it a lot more. I enjoy things more as just hobbies. And this, I hope, would be my hobby, I guess. Not my job, I guess, as it were. Which, job hunt is still on. I have some possibilities. As Brandon Gomez is on the move here. Now looking to maybe get by Barry Bernstein, the number 03, for 4th. Snyder all over the back of the number 80 of Jerry Mystery. Mystery trying to hold him off. This feels weird now, coming back into this, but I'm not just diving right in. I'm not just going to be all, everything's great. I want to mosey back into it, get a feel for things, and if I don't like how it looks like things are going to be, then I'll back off. Enough said. As Stephen Collin, number 25, working his way up the field in the number 25 Dodge. Get back to Wyatt Walker, running all by himself in 9th right now. Looks like Carter Friesen just got by Iggy Burns for a top 10 position. Ben Kraus has gotten by Ethan Timms for 12th. And then the 72. And top 15 for the number 1. So we'll see how this could shake up the point standings. In a pretty short race. Mosey. I like the word moseying, apparently. Let me check on the back of the field here. See how things are looking. Kind of a standard road course race. As DJ Reed not able to move up very much, listed in 26th right now. Looks like he may have actually lost a spot there. He's trying. He's kind of struggling. So just starting off slow. But this is a pretty cool track. It's a relatively new track, made very recently. But pretty cool at the same time. A lot of details. Track layout is pretty cool. I do imagine this would be a pretty fun track to drive on once you get a feel for things. I tried driving on it, but I'm not a good driver. I enjoy plate racing, but that's about it. There's Mark Davidson still third. Brandon Gomez trying to get by the 03 still. 25 is in that mix. And Cody Reynolds waiting in the wings in the number 9. Carter Friesen is on the move in the number 92. Trying for Lincoln Park. This still feels weird. And it feels like I shouldn't be doing this. But you start slow and you work your way up. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to dive right into it. But at the same time, I felt like restarting this whole series would have been unfair to those like up at the top of the standings, like DJ Reed and many others. So I decided to simply resume it. I do not expect everyone to be like, oh yeah, everything's great. If you think that this is absolutely stupid, uh-oh. Hold that thought. Oh, there we go. Are we working again? Okay, hopefully this is still working. OBS just gave me a storage uses warning. It's like, okay. Because the last time that happened, and I played the recording back, the recording was absolutely frozen. And all you could hear was me talking, but the cars were not moving. So that went away, so hopefully everything's okay. 5 laps to go, coming to 4 laps to go this time by. 2-car breakaway. Mystery's been able to hold it this entire way. It's not the most exciting race in the world, but got some good battles here for position. But passing on a road course, bit of a difficult task. As man, I love those dodges. 4 to go. As Friesen continuing his run up through the field, up to 9th, past Wyatt Walker. They continue to battle through here. You get the inside lane, which is the quicker way around, but then coming off of the corner. The outside gets the momentum. So 25. Trying to get back ahead of the 9. Or is the 9 going to try and dive it into the next corner here? Not quite. It'll be 3 laps to go next time. As they've closed in on Mark Davidson in the 99, running third. Barry Bernstein running strong in the 03. Brandon Gomez in the top 5. Looking the strongest as far as making up points on DJ Reed. Still running back in about the mid-20s, I would say. Now Jack Cochran's going to have to deal with Carter Friesen. Ben Kraut's just running all by himself in 11th. Just holding his own. Doing a good job of it. Tristan Allen is on a pretty reasonable run, running 12th. Iggy Burns is fallen back after starting in 5th. Now struggling to hang on to 13th from Ethan Timms and Mia Leathers. Then Zach Ryan right behind them. Chris Valerio in the 38. There's Chris Myers, who's just gotten by Dylan Seltz. And then battle for the last spot in the top 20 between Tyler Lyman in the 5 and the 00 of Dawson Wheeler. Looks like the 45 is made up a little bit. Yeah, I'm still listed in 26, so not too much. Trying to make up as many points as they can as Tristan Allen's pulling away from that battle. It's 2 laps to go for the leaders at this point. And maybe try and close in on Ben Crouch's. Up into 8th now is Carter Friesen. On the move. See if he can make up any more spots. As Snyder and Mystery have just been evenly matched. Snyder doesn't look like he'll be able to get by yet, unless he does a major lunge. But we'll have to see. As Davidson trying to hold off all these cars behind him. Not the most exciting race, but pretty cool track nonetheless. As the 81 going to try a different line there. Going to try and get the run off the corner. Maybe make the move on the 03. Didn't quite work there, but smart move there. Running some different lines. Experimenting a little bit. And seeing how it plays out. As Krauts is actually starting to inch a little bit closer to that battle. Allen's inching away from battle behind him as Ethan Timms has gotten by Iggy Burns. But the white flag has flown for the leaders. 1 lap to go here at Sawmill. Snyder still on the back of Mystery, but has not been able to make the move. Might just be playing for points here. Knows that he's in second. Running strong enough. Snyder is a pretty smart driver. Winner of the last race on the old channel. Which was at Las Vegas. Gonna try and make it 2 in a row, or can Jerry Mystery finally get a win? First 5 races were struggles for him, for those who remember. Nah. But going through the final few corners, Mystery sliding a little bit there. They're both trying to hold each other off, and it will be Jerry Mystery winning at Sawmill. In race number 6, Davidson will get 3rd as Brandon Gomez, last minute attempt there on Barry Bernstein, but Bernstein will get 4th and Gomez 5th. Collin in 6th. Cody Reynolds in 7th, and then Carter Friesen will get 8th. A fantastic run through the field there. 9th for Wyatt Walker, got by Jack Cochran on the last lap there, who will finish 10th. Ben Crouch, Tristan Allen, Ethan Timms, Mia Leathers, and Iggy Burns in the top 15. As I'm going to go ahead and export these now. DJ Reed down in 27th. Dang. The good news is I still have all the points saved. Or bad news if you think that this is a waste of time, which it very well could be. I don't know. I'm just getting a feel for things. Please honestly give me your input as to what you think. But and congrats to the number 80, Jerry Mystery, getting the race win. Driving for Newsboys. So big congrats there. Let that load up and go right over. Here, let me actually adjust OBS first. Here we go. Got score 4 up here. This is the old standings. See how it'll shape up now. I know I sound very unenthusiastic, but that's simply because I don't want to just dive right into this. This feels really weird. Yeah. That's all I can say. It feels weird. But I'm going to try I feel like I've said enough about it. I'm just going to pick a random track here, Vancouver. But just NR turned into more of a job for me. And I think I enjoy it more as just a hobby. Something that I enjoy doing. And just hoping that we can maybe get back into it. Maybe. Again, this is experimental. So anyway, after 6 races, new point leader in Brandon Gomez after finishing in 4th, or no, 5th actually. So he is 11 points ahead of Reed. Leathers 12 back, and then big gap back to Mark Davidson, Zach Ryan. Tristan Allen gets up to 6th. Tyler Lyman, Cody Reynolds, Nicholas Wade, and Isaac Snyder are the top 10 now. But 3-car breakaway, Gomez, Reed, and Leathers up at the top, but still got a long way to go, assuming that I am going to continue this forward. It depends on many factors, primarily you guys, I guess. But please give me your honest input. Don't just say like, yeah, don't just say like, yeah, it's back just for the sake of saying it. Give me your honest input. If you think that this is too weird and that you think this is stupid, tell me. Be honest. Tell me. Please. So anyway, I think that'll do it for this race. We'll see how things progress here. I'm still just inching my way maybe back into this just as a hobby. But we'll see. Like only doing streams and recording races maybe a couple times a week instead of every day type of thing. I know I still sound very down on energy. Well, partially I am. Partially. But also just because I don't want to get like too much like, we're coming back right to this. Yay! Because that would seem inappropriate for after everything that went down. The fact that this is the 3rd time that this has happened. I'm still kind of upset at that. But hey, we'll see how things go. See how things progress. See what you guys think. But I'm gonna try and just mosey on it. So thank you guys in advance for your input. And we'll see how things go. Big congrats to Jerry Mystery on the win there. Had some heartbreaks there in the first 5 races. Finally able to get a win. Great job. Thank you. And until next time, take care and bye for now.